is one of the topics that I feel very, very passionate about because we get it all the time. I'm just going to use my personal page. It's fine. Which, yes, if you Google it, you will see the algorithms prefer personal pages, which I've done a lot of research on, and that is not necessarily true. You tend to get more interaction on your personal page because you are posting more about yourself and being more authentic. But there is no reason not to do that on your business pages. We're going to dive in a little bit here for each of the three top platforms, Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn, and what the difference between the pages are, because I think it's really, really important for everyone to understand the risks that they are taking. And you can decide for yourself, but I like to make sure everyone knows the difference. So first, we will talk a little bit about Instagram. If you are on Instagram regularly, you probably know that there is a personal page, a business page, and a creator page that you can have. Instagram is lovely in that you can just toggle between them. So you don't have to create a separate page if you want to make, your personal Instagram into a business one. You can just click business and then you're a business page. And then there is the creator page, which a lot of people get a little confused about whether or not they should be using that or a business page. So there are a lot of great things about personal pages. I have one. I put pictures of my kids on it, but they are also young, and I don't want that to be public. I don't want people knowing when their baseball games are or whatnot. So that is why I keep a personal page, which is very different from my business page. And everyone has to make their own decision. Some people are like, I don't care. I want all of everything out there about my life. And then I say, then just do one, because it is much easier to just manage one. But as you see on this, there are not a lot of business opportunities on personal pages, meaning the analytics are not there. You can't schedule posts. And if anyone here is managing their own social media and you are not scheduling posts, you should be, because you are probably spending way too much time and missing out on that consistency. There is so many opportunities in scheduling posts versus just being like, oh yeah, social media, let me go on and post something right now. It's much easier to block an hour in the morning on Monday and figure out all your content and get it scheduled out, or however it works for you. But you can't do third-party analytics. You can't do regular analytics. So that makes sense. There's no contact button. You don't have the different categories in which you're in. There's all sorts of reasons not to use your personal page for business. The good thing about a personal page and the creator page is that you have access to all of the music options for trending sounds and videos and all of that. And that is one of the things that people get very concerned about, because they're like, well, I want all of the music. And I get that. That is the one downfall of the business page, but you have to understand it, because of if you're a business and you're selling things and you're using other people's music, there's all sorts of licensing things that go along with that. And so the business page, you get all of that. The one downfall is you don't get all of the music. And then the creator page, you can get the analytics and the contact button, but you're not able to pull analytics and, from a third party. You're not able to schedule the same way, and you don't have access to the Creator Studio through Meta Business Suite in the same way. So when you go on to your business suite on Facebook, and since Meta has Instagram, and now they're trying to combine everything, which has probably been a huge headache for everyone. It has been a huge headache for us because they have changed a lot over the last year or so. But there are a lot of things you can do on Instagram and Facebook at the same time, and you don't have that ability when you are using a personal page or a creator page. So for Instagram, I certainly recommend using a business page, if for no other reason than just the analytics, because you want to know if you're spending time on this, you want to know if it's working and what's working. So moving to Facebook, this is probably the one that people push back on the most. No one follows my business page. I'm just going to post everything on my personal page. I get it. There's usually more interaction and engagement on a personal page, but it is technically against Facebook's, not technically, it is against Facebook's terms of services to sell or use, any type of business on your personal page. Now, will you get caught? Will you get in trouble? It doesn't happen that often. However, if it does, you will be kicked out of Facebook, locked down, no warning a lot of times, for up to 2 years. So you lose all of those contacts. You just fall off the face of the earth, and no one knows where you went. So if you are selling things on your personal page on Facebook, you can get in big trouble. Again, you don't have access to all of the things that I talked about with Instagram on a personal page on Facebook as well. Additionally, you have to be logged in to see someone's content on a personal page, but you don't on a business page. So if someone Googles you and your Facebook business page pops up, they can see all of the content on there without being logged into Facebook. So it's just another good step in your SEO. There is a professional page option that started to roll out sometime last year. You do get some of the analytics, which again, very important, but you don't have access to the Meta Business Suite. You can't create admin roles, so you have to be doing it yourself or sharing your password with everyone versus creating an admin role and letting someone go into your page and manage it from their page. And you can't schedule in the same way. So again, I know people push back on having a business page, but there are a lot of restrictions with the personal page, the biggest being the compliance with Facebook.